Nalanda TV. Please like, share and subscribe my channel.
Finland. Finland is an island, lake and forest country. The modern capital is Helsinki and is filled with museums and galleries. In summer, the sun never sets here and vice versa in winter. Culture. While in Finland, greet the locals with a handshake. The people here are quite cheerful and don't open up easily. Leave your shoes outside when you go to someone's house. It was customary to wait until the toast was raised on the dining table. The host makes a toast by saying "Kiitos or skål." People dress casually most of the times. When to go Finland? The Finland you encounter will depend on the season of your visit, but whatever the month, there is something pure in the Finnish air and spirit that's vital and exciting. Summer is time for music festivals, exhibitions, lake cruises, midnight sunshine on convivial beer terraces, idyllic days at remote waterside cottages and lush market produce. Winter has its own charm as snow blankets the pins and lakes freeze over. The best way to banish those frosty sub-zero temperatures is to get active, and skiing is great through to May. Other pursuits include catching the northern lights, steaming up in a wood-fired sauna and spending a night in a glittering, iridescent ice hotel. High season. July, attractions and lodgings are open. Numerous festivals across country. Shoulder. June and August, long days and decent temperature. Low season, September to May. Short cool or cold days. December to April is busy for winter sports. Travel. Finnair is the national airline of Finland. Other airlines flying to Finland are Air France, Air Canada, Cathay Pacific, American Airlines, British Airways, KLM, Swiss Airlines, Lufthansa, United Airlines. Finland's main airport is the Helsinki Airport. Apart from Helsinki Airport, there are about 22 other airports, and Blue One is a domestic airlines operating in Finland. Flights are generally expensive, but you can get some good deals on Lapland routes. Multi-trip journeys are generally cheaper than one-way flights. The hotel is 19 km from the city and it takes about 25 minutes to get the city from airport. Finnair provides buses for passengers. Taxis and hotel coaches are also available. Trains from Moscow and St. Petersburg are also available. All trains are clean and very comfortable. Car transport also operate in Finland. Week or weekend deals booked in advance are much better than sky-high day rates. Traveling by train is cheap and efficient and also great option. Trains are generally modern and comfortable with good coverage. Book busy routes in advance. Top experiences in Finland. National Park hiking, Northern Finland. No permit is required when hiking in Finland. There are no entrance fees to national parks or other protected areas. However, groups of 10 or more are asked to notify Metsähallitus, Metsä.fi, in advance when planning to camp out. Ask about group campsites. Pack your food, drink and other supplies in washable and reusable containers to prevent waste. There is no garbage collection, so take away all your litter. Nearly all national parks offer excellent walking, hiking and backpacking opportunities. Most parks have several marked trails that range in length, and you can usually choose from a selection of trails according to your level of physical fitness and the time you have available. Short interpretative trails, also known as nature trails, provide information about the nature and history of the area. These are excellent for a brief 2 to 3 hour visit to a park. Certain parks offer, in turn, multi-day or even multi-week backpacking experiences. Use destination search to look for a hiking destination for you. Note that besides national parks, there are also national hiking areas, wilderness areas and other wonderful hiking destinations throughout Finland. If you are looking for a guided hiking tour with interpretation, transportation, rental gear, accommodation or special activities, check the links from the web pages for specific destinations in the nationalparks.fi website, or search local tourism websites. They also provide more specific information on areas hiking trails. Finland's great swathes of protected forests and fells make it one of Europe's prime hiking destinations. Head of Kahunkieros near Uzamo for a striking train of hills and sharp ravines, never prettier than in autumn. The Uho Kekkonen National Park in Lapland is one of Europe's great wildernesses. The spectacular gorge of Kivostik Nature Reserve and the fell scenery of Palasilastunturi National Park are other great northern options. Sledding and snowmobiling Lapland. Fizzing across Lapland behind a team of huskies under the low winter sun is tough to beat. Short jaunts are great, but overnight safaris gives you time to feed and bond with your lovable dogs and try Oita wood-fired sauna in the middle of the winter wilderness. It is no fairy tale ride though. Expect to eat some snow before you learn to control your team. If you are more of a cat person, you can enjoy similar trips on a snowmobile or behind reindeer. Bear watching, Eastern Finland. Old honey paws, the brown bear is the national animal of Finland. Around 1,000 of these powerful creatures live in the northeast, coming and going with impunity across the Finnish-Russian border. Several operators run bear hides close to the frontier, where you can sit a silent night's vigil as Bruins snuffle out elk carcasses and carefully hidden chunks of salmon. The best time to see is between mid-April and August, with a slight gap in July when the bears have mating rather than meals in mind. Food markets, Tampere. Counters selling local cheeses, rough fry breads, Finnish sausages and smoked fish fill each town's indoor kauppahalley or covered market. Tampere's traditional musta makra or blood sausage is typically filled with delicious aromas. Traditional sauna, Kuopio. These days most Finns have saunas at home, but there are still a few of the old public ones left. They smell of old pine, tar shampoo and long tradition, with nurture whisks and no-nonsense scrub downs available as extras. Weathered Finnish faces cool down on the street outside, loins wrapped in a towel and hand wrapped around a cold beer. Helsinki and Tampere are the best places for this, while Kuopio's old-style giant Sava sauna takes a day to prepare and offers a more rural experience. Lakeland. The lakeland seems to have more water than land, so it would be a crime not to get out on it. You can take 3 days to paddle the family-friendly Aravareti or head out into Kolavesi and Linnansaari National Park to meet freshwater seals. Historic lake boats still ply what were once important transport arteries. Head out from any town on short cruises, or make a day of it and head from Savonlinna right up to Kuopio or across Finland's largest lake, Saimaa, to Lappeenranta. Rauma Old Town. The largest modern old town in the Nordic countries, Varna Rauma deserves its UNESCO World Heritage status. Its 600 houses might be museum pieces, but they also form a living center.